I'll leave him to his fishing for the time being. The repairs to the pothole seem to be a bit half-hearted. I don't care. The basket seller is sitting comfortably behind his goods. I don't know what I could ask him at the moment. Hello, Sylvia.
Morales, haven't I told you you shouldn't be seen here?
I'm an honest inventor, not a heretic.
The Inquisition doesn't see any difference there. So, what can I do for you? Has Pedro got drunk and fallen into the harbor again?
Do you know why the Inquisition ship's been moored here these past few days?
To catch up on the numbers, I'm thinking.
Catch up on the numbers?
For their torture chambers. I've heard that the people die like flies on those stretching racks. And now, disappear, Morales, or else when they come for you, they'll take me as well.
I'm supposed to tell you from your husband that there are going to be some proper fish here soon.
Proper fish? Don't make me laugh. And what should I do with those? He just sits boozing on the quayside, and I have to do all the work. I've had enough of that loser.
If you want to get rid of fishing rods, I'll be happy to take them off your hands. Thanks. Good day to you. The basket seller is sitting comfortably behind. I think I've got everything I need for the new flying machine. Let's go up to the roof. Building such a construction on the roof is dangerous. It could easily be seen. But up here it's a simple case of there being enough room. I've also just fixed the wings with it. That's the wrong sequence. I first of all need something for securing things. If I could use the ropes to fasten the wickerwork to a frame. Done it! And now if I secure the leather to the frame. Yes, it could just work like that. The basket is definitely big enough for a moon, and the wings should keep him up in the air. They say you shouldn't praise the day before the evening, but I'm thinking it looks like it might lift off at any moment. so the net goes onto the basket. The stitches are well sealed. The Count will be satisfied and Da Vinci will know my name. Theodore Morales, inventor of the first flying machine. What should I call the machine? It needs a name. Camel leather balloon? Sky ball? Or the cloaked airship? Well, I'll definitely come up with something else. I'll leave him to work on his artifacts. There's no point anyway. He's lost in his thoughts. I've got everything I need here to build the new flying machine. Now all I have to do is fill the flying machine with air, and then I can take a look at Barcelona from above. The workshop is directly under this large and heavy wooden hatch. Now I'll connect the end of the hose to the hull. The other end of the hose can hang down through the hatch and will definitely reach into the workshop. That would make the air connection. Now I just have to convince Ramon to give me a hand. Ramon, may I interrupt you for a moment?
What is it, Theodore?
Ramon, you have to work the bellows down here. I have to go up onto the roof to see whether it's working.
You fastened 20 pig bladders into that flying machine? Believe me, the only thing you can do with that is swim, nothing more.
No, I've built a hull which is much larger than a pig bladder. Much, much bigger, with 1,000 times more air. That you're going to pump in. Come on, now I really do need your help.
I am helping you. This piece of crystal here is the key to our fortune.
Wrong. The key to our fortune is this set of bellows here. If this works, our workshop is saved.
Forget the workshop. This piece of crystal will take us back to where we belong, and there we can open a new workshop, a much bigger one.
Why bigger? I'll just be happy enough not to lose this one.
Once I have found the city gate from where this piece of crystal has come, then you'll see what I've been talking about all this time.
Damn it, Ramon, I don't know what you're talking about. I do know, though, that the water's rising and we'll soon be in it up to our necks. Just wake up, will you? Get yourself back into the real world.
I've never, ever been closer to the real world. I can almost see the city in front of me. Its walls are white.
Go then. Get going and seek out your accursed painted city.
Which of these two is the one?
It's that one there, Ramon.
What do you want with him?
Ramon Morales, in the name of the Inquisition, you are under arrest.
What?
But you can't do this. This isn't what we discussed.
Leave him alone.
Do not resist.
go, damn you!
Theodore, don't.
Shut your face.
Ow! What's happened? Where's Ramon?
Stay calm, Fyodor. You have to keep calm.
They've taken him off with them. Something to do with our flying attempts? What have they done with him?
They've taken him on board their ship.
Onto the ship? But why? Is the Count behind this? Did he bring this about?
No, Fyodor. It has nothing to do with the Count or your flying attempts.
Well then, Uncle Tabit, do you know something?
They wanted to know for whom I had procured the crystal, and I led them to Ramon. If I hadn't done that, he'd still be here.
The soldiers came because of the crystal. The artifact you recently brought for Ramon.
I thought I was doing him a favor with it. Instead,
That damn thing, I knew it could only bring trouble upon us. Uncle Tabit, just what am I supposed to do?
I don't know that either, my boy.
Why did they take Ramon? What do they think he might know?
It certainly has something to do with your past, with your mother.
Our mother? How then?
I didn't tell you the whole truth about her. After your birth, it wasn't the plague that killed her. She died, burned at the stake.
Burned at the stake? Then she was taken by the soldiers of the Inquisition.
Not by the soldiers. By the current Grand Inquisitor personally.
Was she a witch?
She was the sweetest woman I have ever known. And she loved you too, above all else.
And you think Ramon is also going to die at the stake? Why?
I don't know, Fyodor. I believe it is for you to find out.
What is it about that piece of crystal? What do you know about it?
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have told them that Ramon collects those things.
Uncle Tabit, please stop blaming yourself. Rather tell me exactly what you said to the soldiers.
They only wanted to have the artifact. Wanted to know whom I had brought it for. And then, when they saw it in the middle of Ramon's collection,
So where did you get the thing from?
I don't know anymore. From some market on my travels. It just reminded me so much of what your mother wore when I first got to know her 20 years ago in Tripoli. That's how I first came up with getting it for Ramon.
Our mother owned a crystal like that. Maybe they think that Ramon knows more about it than he does. We have to get him out of there. Uncle Tabit, I have to get on board that ship somehow.
That's much too dangerous. You have no idea. Just keep well away from it, my boy.
No, I have to know what's going on with Ramon, and you're coming with me.
May Allah be with us. Right then, let's go to the harbor.
Get out of here. Nothing for you to earn here today.
Sure. You two look like you could use a little laugh.
Shh.
What now?
I have to get in there somehow. The question being how.
If I can do anything, just say so.
Isn't that Pedro's wife?
Hey, you there. How are you? Do you fancy
Sylvia? Is that you?
Morales? What are you doing around here?
I'm just taking a walk. And you? What are you doing here?
Trying to fill the family coffers, would you believe? Not much else I can do with a husband like mine.
Does Pedro know what you're up to here?
Now that would be something. He's lying drunk in his bed, dreaming of big, fat fish.
A pretty sinister-looking ship.
with even more sinister-looking types on board. You don't want to mess with them.
How many of them man the watch?
Only 2. The others are away keeping themselves busy in the town.
Good to know. Seagulls sleeping on the bowsprit. Now what can they be dreaming of? As long as the torch stays lit, it's impossible for me to get near the hatch. The guards would spot me. Perhaps the loose stones actually are good for something. The soldiers would notice me if I were to board the boat here. Uncle Tabbit,
Yes?
can you go and hide yourself over there by those barrels?
If you think so.
Apologies, but I just need to shatter your peace for a moment.
Damn those flying vermin.
The torch is lighting the exact area that I have to go through. Too stupid. No. Now it all suddenly becomes clear. Now it all suddenly becomes clear. One will do. Here, Uncle Tabbit, take this stone. Throw it when I give the signal.
Where then?
Throw the stone at the seagulls.
They won't like that.
That's what I'm hoping for. The torch is lighting the exact area that I have to go through. Too stupid. As long as the torch stays lit, it's impossible for me to get near the hatch. The guards would spot me. The night air is cool and the butter's more solid again. Now I can use some of it. Now there are 2 half oranges. A cut orange. No. Uncle Tabbit?
Yes?
About the stone. Throw it when I give you the signal.
Yes. Where am I supposed to throw it?
Throw the stone at the seagulls.
They won't like that.
That's what I'm hoping for. Apart from the fact that I wouldn't be able to reach either the gun port or the deck from the water, I also don't want to get wet. As long as the torch stays... No. Seagulls sleeping on the bowsprit. Now what can they be dreaming of? There are 2 soldiers. No chance of getting past them unseen. The whole town is full of soldiers. It was hard enough just getting here. One will do. Yes, absolutely. Now we're off.
Damn those flying birds.
I still seem to have a pretty good aim. Added to that, the hinges are rusty and would squeak if I opened it. Better keep my hands off. Lubricate the hinges, then they ought to open without a sound. Damn! I can only open it a few inches. Something's holding it back inside. A rope? That's made short work of it. All right, now.